Pried the iron tile from the relief. I'm gonna hold on to that. I wonder if that's opening the door to Durgan's battery, probably. Gonsvoger. Might. I can give that to you and it's gonna actually work. That's probably better on you than dexterity right now. Yes. Alright, and then Scotty, you can have these. Tempered Helm. Liquid's gonna kill things quicker than a deer. Because that's his whole thing, is to kill things. So we're gonna be giving him this. It's gonna make him look a little bit less like a barbarian. And I'm gonna give the stag helm to a deer since he does not have a magical helm. We'll go with that. That is for Hervias. That's that. And I'm going to do something with this at some point. I think that was actually for Grieving Mother when I put her back in. Yeah. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Who's this? Dead. Oh, it's Greyjaw the Bear. Alright, I can deal with one bear. I have to deal with one bear because I didn't save it after all that stuff I just did. Are you a bounty? This might have been a bounty.
Can't get a good shot with this.
No, it wasn't a bounty. Greyjaw's hide. Fur on this bear hide is exceptionally lustrous and thick. Although it is of no particular use to you, it will still fetch a high price wherever it's sold. Alright, let's grab that. Elder Bear Claws, grab them. Alright.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mangpogra. I remember you guys from before. Man, there's a lot of blood in this area. Scani. Aloth, get back. Durance, where the heck are you at? You ended up in melee, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Alright, Scani, go after him. Itamok, go after him and help. It's Daisy sings. A little bit harder for him to go after Durance. Durance, stop meleeing now. Go back. Shoot the main block. I think I pronounce that word differently every time I go to say it. Take all that. And that. I wonder if this is that wolf. Tenwin, that companion I missed, do they have anything to do with this area I'm currently in right now? Like, am I good to finish this area before I go back to get them? Or do they have anything to do with the Russet Wood, at least? Okay. I'm gonna finish up this area. Then we'll go and, get them, because then I can turn some stuff in while I'm doing it. Plus, at some point, I think I have to stop at Caed Nua for something. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Real quick. Whoops. What to do? Here, have some jerky. Here, have some jerky. Have a mug. Have some chicken. Have a beer. I'm not gonna get too fancy with it. A little bit of bonus. I think I'll be alright here, but I'm assuming this is that wolf. Wounded hunter. Wounded hunter. Oh, okay. I think I might actually remember what happens here. Druid wolf. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from his skull. It growls a threat as you approach, one echoed by his fellows. At the creature's feet lies two villagers, one heavily wounded. The other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes.
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns his head back towards the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if its hide were holding in a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as flame. Reach out for the beast's soul. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you from all sides until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light and are swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden carving in your hand and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. Totem has already brought you luck. You found 2 rabbits in as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now this was a gift from Galawain, that you were meant to find it on that lonely shrine. Take it.
Soldier!
Your father's voice snaps you out of your recollections, and you rush forward to rejoin him beside the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately as a shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind the moment before the log comes crashing down, and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instinct pulls your senses into order. And you feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sudden dizzying shift in height, but something is wrong. Your senses are fading, rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking his head as if to clear an itch clawing at his ears. Soldrin? The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges toward the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with a single eye. Oh man, what to do here? I'm almost wondering if I back away, maybe he won't do anything. That's probably stupid. As you draw back, one of the winter wolves suddenly leaps in front of the hunters, taking up a defensive posture. The way it favors its leg, you recognize the wolf you helped in the wilds. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, that's how that worked. I did do this before. back away. Ah, I think I was right, Tenwin. I think we were both right. Oh, apparently I should have stayed back the way. Wait. Hold up. Should have left the cave. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it'll talk to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Help!
Reach out for your soul. Glimpse. Soldrin. Back away. Okay. I'm leaving. Now, do I just stay gone or do I go back in there? I need to find a totem mentioned in the vision. Ah, okay. You know what? Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that now. I did definitely do this quest.
You know, Durance, just because you follow the goddess of fire doesn't mean you need to literally consume everything you come across.
The fire is a favor I grant to those I
We don't
meet.
have much ice on the
It makes
South
them
Coast.
stronger,
Maybe
or
you
it
should
ends
go
them
first.
mercifully if not.
The remaining unemptied beer steins of the Deerwood quake in fear.
These stones are strangely warm to the touch, though most of the runes are indecipherable if you look like names. What was this? Boots of Speed, Potion of Flame Shield, Lockpick, and a ton of Stalwart Bony. +3 move speed. Those can probably actually just go to my stash because I don't want somebody moving faster than everybody else does. I mean, I could give it to a deer so he could run up and play tank quicker, but this must be the Ice Troll. Hey, I need your heart. You don't mind, do you? Hey, you guys might want to get back a bit. Itamok, you can go up there. You guys might want to actually attack. Ice Troll Heart. I'll take that. I can wrap that quest up. And it just so happens there's Riverweed everywhere, even though I already have some. Alright, let's check this out. I think this is the shrine now. Simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves, and feathers. A pair of curving bones flanks the altar. Touch the altar. Feel a tingle run down your arm as you set your fingers to the altar. In the instants after, the wind seems to die down, the sounds of the wilderness growing muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden low growl, quickly joined by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness, you see a great beast, formless save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage as your own, a possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades just as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent and still, and the air fills again with the occasional trill of bird song. Examine this shrine more closely. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very much, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you note a rectangular section of the altar surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something once rested there. Alright. Let's check over here. I see more flowers. That is a bitter spirit. That's a new one. Oh, and you've got friends. Mengpois again. What the heck's with the black? What is that stuff? Oh, was that them moving or something? That was weird. Liquid, I don't know what you're not gonna get up here and help with that. Never mind, stack it back down. Alright, easy enough, minus the insects. Take that. And that.
Right.
Figure I'll talk to Durance once I get back to Stowart. So I can wrap this area up. I don't know how much longer I'll be. Go for a little while longer here. Then I can open up tomorrow with the conversation with him. And probably pick up that follower tomorrow too. But we're definitely going to get through this area. What? Ice beetle. You're very... Oh, it's got a little ice beetle family. Did they burrow? They must have. They got behind me somehow. Durable guys. Hey, they attacked first.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's cute and buttercups until you attack me. Now they can be a happy little ice beetle family in heaven. Oh crap. This is pointless, beast. You won't get anywhere being stubborn. The ogre only snorts angrily and pulls back on a rope. Two other elves prod him somewhat timidly with their poleaxes. The ogre does not budge. Hey Vamro, one of the elves has turned to look at you, motioning at the man occupied with the ogre. The elves turn to look at you, hands filling to their weapons. Vamro gives a final sharp yank on the rope before he turns as well. I feel like I should keep tradition with what I did to Gathbin and just punch the nearest elf here. They're clearly using this guy as a slave. What are you doing to that ogre? This creature will accompany us to Wastestrand. We've had some trouble on the roads, but having an ogre along should put an end to it. I purchased him from some slave hunters not far from here, looking to recoup their expenses, I expect. He grunts. Not sure he's worth so much coin. Okay. You aim a solid punch at the elf's face, but the blow only sends her stumbling a few steps backwards. We're under attack. She draws her blade and the other elves turn towards you. As they heft their weapons, the bound ogre takes advantage of the commotion and hauls backward, tearing the rope free of his captor's hands. With a triumphant roar, the ogre pulls apart the bindings on his arms. Stop that ogre, but don't damage my property, and bring me that fool's head. Alright, let's take them out. Got an assassin, a pale elf. Oh crap, is the ogre gonna like... Oh, I guess it's not a friendly. Oh well. My dear, I have no idea why you decided not to attack. What's up with you? I guess you guys can mess with that ogre since he doesn't seem friendly. Scani, you get back. Go after the Pale Elf. Pelagina, go after him. Liquid, you're fine. Ilmok, you're fine. Aloth, you can... Oh crap, Durance. Durance is being attacked. Whoa, good night. Aloth, are you even attacking? No, you're
Dead on!
Man, she like flew up in the air in pieces. Damn. Alright, fine. Arquebus. Poleaxes. Money, and what is this? Bitter Cut. Unique Saber. One-handed. Corrode slash damage. Plus 20% damage grants infestation of maggots once per rest. 10 damage by percentage of endurance lost over 20 seconds. Vile Thorns. Pierce damage. If successful, sickened. 2 times per rest. Minus 10 defense against poison attacks. Doesn't sound too helpful. I don't think I'm giving that to Liquid. I'm actually thinking I might give that to Aloth instead of his fine stiletto he's got going on. Just for the stuff that he can do per rest. Oh, that's not a fine stiletto, it's that thing. I'm gonna put that away. No, actually, you know what I'll do with that? $13.19, $12.17, $11. Yeah, that can be retired. That can go away. Fine quarterstaff. Fine junk. Take the potion.
Yeah.
Alright, that was simple enough. I tried to be good and save that ogre. Oh, are you who I think you are? As you walk towards the frozen pond, a figure appears through the mist. Kneeling down next to a hole in the ice, the figure picks up a large chest and throws it into the water without hesitation. The figure looks around. You glimpse a face you've seen before. Kexito, one of Lafta's acolytes, pulls a hood over his head and throws a leather bag over his shoulder. Without looking back, he walks away in the direction of Stalwart Village. And completely did not hear that battle with the ogre and the elves not a few yards away. Well, let's see what's here. Cloudy water is visible through a large hole cut through the thick ice. It is larger than a fishing hole, wider than a broadset armoire. Stirred, the surface of the water laps against the layered ice. You reach out to test the water. It nips at your fingers with every ripple, quickly numbing your hand after a few seconds. Inspect the area. You carefully inspect your surroundings. Animal tracks are plentiful, but what appear to be the footprints of Kith are also present near the hole. Looking closer into the hole, you notice a jagged ring of frost adhering to its walls. It has been rebroken perhaps more than once. Look through the water at the bottom of the pond. The water swirls silty and nearly opaque. You attempt to see through the murk, but can make out nothing in particular. Diving in and searching the bottom of the pond in this very frozen lake seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna save it real quick. Alright, let's go for it. Continue. Dive in and search the bottom. Ooh, cast Bulwark against the elements before diving in. Have Aloth cast it. Aloth begins to draw energy out of the ether and into a grimoire. There's a sudden flash of light from the open page, and you are bathed in a protective aura. You dip your hand into the water. You can feel its ripples climbing up your skin, but you notice no change in temperature, as if the water itself has become lukewarm. The cold, it seems, is no longer a threat. Adir, this is your deal. Adir dives into the water and disappears into the turbulent darkness. Its embrace, however, feels lukewarm and almost welcoming. Protected by the spell, Adir manages to swim with ease to the bottom of the pond. Directly below the hole at the very bottom, Adir's hands find heavy objects made of wood and metal. They are chests, small but heavy. Adir starts to bring them to the surface one by one, struggling to carry their way through the water. After a heroic effort, Adir comes out of the frozen pond. You let a few minutes pass to recover from the ordeal, and then you're ready to inspect your findings. The chests are marked with symbols of Andra. You grab one of them and pry its lid open to reveal its contents. Inside, all you see are rocks. You shake the surprise off and grab another chest. The same result greets you after opening it. More rocks and nothing of value. Something is absurdly amiss. As proof of your findings, you take one of the empty chests with you. I think I maybe remember what's going on with that whole deal.
Huh?
But I'll wait to see if I'm wrong or not. There's another body. Lots of bodies and blood everywhere in this place. Alright, nothing else over here. Let's head down here. Ice Troll, Log of Faith. Oh boy, there's a lot of you guys. Alright, Aloth Fireball. Pelagina this way. Go after him. Aloth back up. Endurance Armor of Faith. Sagani, let's go after this guy to get rid of him. Aloth, let's burn these guys some more. Get these two.
How good.
Alright, one down.
Let's watch her.
Easy peasy. Oh, he barked.
Hey,
Troll skin. Club, stuff. Alright. Ooh, hey, there's more of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I was about to say you're all by yourself, but it looks like you got more troll backup. The kind of sound they make when they die.
I shall deal with this one.
Aloth, your AI got messed up somehow. Maybe because I took you out of my party at one point.
Hey,
Alright. Excuse me.
Right.
Nothing else down that way. Let's go this way. Back up a second. I don't know what this is all about, but it doesn't look good. Raid Saren Marksman, Raid Saren Mercenary.
Don't see many on these roads, and the few we do are hunters, woodcutters, or smugglers.
Defala, I was looking for you for some reason. Oh, you're the slaver, okay. She cocks an eyebrow at you and gives you a half smile. She holds herself with confident grace, a conspicuous holster slung over one hip. Beyond her is a wagon loaded with supplies. Manacles dangle from one end. Defala, is it? You're the slaver who's after Aleph. Well, so much for the subtle approach.
And here I was thinking we'd found the last pleasant company on the road. I'm after him, all right.
Her hand drops to her gun.
He's going to answer for his crimes in Raid Saris, and one way or another, you're going to stay out of my way.
Wait, his crimes? What crimes?
Didn't tell you that part, did he? First off, he chose his indentureship. Had to make up for some bad luck at cards, I hear.
She waves her associates down, but her hand remains on her gun.
More importantly, he murdered his master's son, 13-year-old boy. Killed him as he fled.
Aleph didn't mention that part.
You want to help me bring him to justice? Run on back and tell him you dealt with us. When he ducks out of town, we'll be waiting.
Slave hunters with Defala nod eagerly, brandishing their weapons.
His master's paying well for his return, and I'll see that you're given a fair cut.
He belongs in prison, not in a slaver's pen.
His master sees it differently.
She unholsters her pistol. You better watch what you do with that.
Shame we couldn't do business.
Listen, I just made a statement. You're just gonna attack me? Okay. You're gonna attack me for that, and you clearly deserve death. Oh, you've got a lot of people with you. You got a lot more than what I thought. Let's bake them. Durance, you better put up some armor. Scani, let's see, we got an archer, it looks like. We got a gunsman. Defala, it looks like she has hardly any armor. So maybe... let's go after her. Oh yeah, she ain't gonna last. Alright, let's shoot another fireball off because we're gonna be going back to town fairly soon here. I don't want to hit the horse. Alright, back the hell out of here. Durance, let's be aggressive and use... That hurts my people too, doesn't it? You guys can go after her. Actually, everybody might as well go after her. Looks like we got this. Simple. Fine pistol, fine pike, fine. Fine hunting bow. Take all that. Money. Alright, so we'll probably just take him and lock him up in our prison or something, I'm guessing, when we go back to talk to him. Which is making me feel bad, because that's like the second Orlin I think I have in my prison. Get the greater one. You guys run. Take all this.
Right.
Alright, we're almost there. River Weed. Take that. Teeth marks upon deer bones suggest a large predator. That is either the werewolf dude or that wolf I'm looking for. Either way, we're going to figure it out tomorrow, because I am going to send a camp to the south. Alright, cool. Actually, we'll get that real quick then, because that's just a walk down here and everything's dead. That way I don't forget about it. So I'll probably forget about it. Ah, there we go.
What's this, Itamak?
Hunter's Totem. Potion of Nature Regen. Okay. Alright. Need to take Totem, bring it back to the altar, and then return to the Wolf Cave. I think that would be a good ending. Plus, I can knock it out, too. One less quest. Alright, the altar was up here. That'll be a good stopping place. I like to stop it after I've accomplished something. Place the totem on the altar. As you set the totem back down onto the shrine, the wind suddenly picks up, lifting powdery snow and leaves into the air. You hear the distant baying of hounds upon the breeze, and the air grows thick with the scent and taste of copper and gunpowder. The bear carving's eyes seem to gleam, pinpoints of crimson against a sudden growing darkness. Lean shadows prowl against the backdrop of the stone altar, and for one timeless moment you feel as if you're being pulled away by a current of fear and ferocity. Excuse me. The thrill of chasing and a panic of being pursued. At last it releases you, and the shadows melt away under the moonlight. In the distance you hear a mournful howl. Right. Back to the cave. Hey, buddy. This young man nearly vanishes within his tattered furs. Excuse me. Both man and hide are covered in patches of grime and dried blood. His head snaps up immediately as you enter, and you find yourself on the receiving end of a fearful one-eyed gaze.
What? What's happened? Who are you?
He reaches up to touch the skin around his blind eye gingerly. I returned the totem to Galloway, and you're cured.
Gallowayne, the totem! I took it to gift to Father, and then the ogre attacked. I changed, and it was like I was shackled to someone else. He wanted to chase, to hunt forever. I remember it in pieces. It's mostly darkness, but I could see. Sometimes. I think I hurt someone. Wait. My father. Thiersch. Is he alive? Where is he?
He's injured but alive.
Oh, merciful gods. I don't know what to say. What you must have seen of me.
He looks to the bones scattered across the cavern floor and cringes.
I remember the taste. How can I return home after all this?
Your father would have helped you if he could. He'd be glad to see you.
Do you think so? I fear he may greet me as a monster still. But then, if that is the sentence I've earned, I will accept it. I will go home and beg my father's forgiveness. To you, I offer this. It is the dearest thing I own.
He lifts an amulet over his head and hands it to you. A sister pendant.
I will tell my father what you have done for me. If you mean to return to Stalwart, perhaps you will find me there.
Is there anything else in here? Treasure. Oh, hey. Money and Korok's brand. A wand, two-handed. 10% chance to cast combusting wounds on hit or critical hit. Grants fireball one time per rest. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Take a better look at it tomorrow. Alright, looks like that's it for that. What's this pendant I got too? Grants Guardian Spirit on Unconscious. Once per encounter, +2 Constitution. Plus 20% slash damage taken for 30 seconds to a foe summons Phantom. That might be good just for the +2 Constitution. Either way, I'll check that out tomorrow. I am going to stop now. We got a few quests done. We actually did a lot today. This is almost a 5-hour stream.